there, welcome to Community Feedback on Lagos Television. My name is Sanwo-olu, and today we're taking a ride over Lagos Blue Rail from the iconic Marina station to Maito. Come along with me on this ride. It's still Community Feedback on Lagos Television, and today we're taking a ride of the Lagos Blue Rail. Now you want to find out the beginning, the history of the Lagos Blue Rail. Let's take this report from our correspondents.
Welcome to Blue Line Train. This train runs from Okokomaiko to Marina.
The journey for a metro line in Lagos State started over 40 years ago by the Lateef Jakande's administration, the first civilian governor of Lagos State. Governors Bola Tinubu, Babatunde Fashola, Ake Ambode, and now Babajide Sanwo-olu played significant roles towards making the dream of a Lagos mass rail transit as a subnational a reality. Governor Babajide Sanwo-olu in February 2023 hosted President Muhammadu Buhari to the flag-off of the first phase of the 27-kilometer Blue Line Rail from Marina to Maito to cater for 250,000 passengers daily, while the second phase, covering 14 kilometers from Maito to Okokomaiko, was also inaugurated to cater for another 250,000 passengers daily.
It is expected to move 250,000 passengers daily when it begins commercial operation. Today, Mr. President, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, history is being made as we gather to commission the most audacious project to be funded by a subnational.
The Blue Line we're commissioning here today is a product of timeless vision by Lagos State, a vision that dates back 20 years. On one of the greatest legacies was developing a comprehensive roadmap for the future of Lagos, one that is laid out of the clear pathway for a modern, prosperous, and globally competitive mega city.
Today, happy residents of the state, as well as top government officials and workers, are taking a ride from Marina to Maito to have a feel of the rail as part of the Lagos Metropolitan Transport Authority LAMATA's 2-month test running of the Blue Line Rail, which started on 13th February 2023.
So overall, I'd like to say that yes, I commend Lagos State government, I commend Mr. Governor, the LAMATA team, and all the other support teams and agencies that have worked together to make this possible. The Safety Commission has also been providing support from the safety angle in terms of occupational safety and health. Also safety of the terminals, ensuring that the terminals are safe, people are safe from slips and trips and fire precautions and the likes. And just to speak against particularly to the cabin, I think largely, mostly, we're almost 100% safe. To my right is an emergency hammer. If there's an emergency, provision has been made. Under the seats there are fire extinguishers. So largely this is world class.
LAMATA's representative on board assured that the Lagos State government has put in place security measures to cater for at least 250,000 passengers daily from Maito, Alaba, Orile Igomo, National Theatre and Marina stations.
We have provided what they call a 60 camera from the station. You can see this rolling stock. This cab has a camera linked to the cab and linked to the control center. So if anything happens, we know. So then on the track, we're going to have what they call broken system that you won't touch our track. When you touch it, we know. So then we are proactive with that. We have some, and we're going to have what they call uniform patrol people at the station and on the track and within the train itself. So those that we factor in.
For Lagosians, is for them to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride, and also enjoy the ride knowing that they're responsible for their safety and the safety of others. So when you're in these kind of rides, you can't do anything that will jeopardize the safety of other people. Smoking certainly is not allowed. Coming into cabins like this with narcotics or explosive materials or highly inflammable materials are not allowed.
To promote social inclusion, there are also special provisions for persons with disabilities, the elderly, pregnant women, and nursing mothers while on board.
You can see we have provided seats for the elderly,
for those who are carrying their baby, pregnant women, and those who are on crutches. So we have thought all of this out, and that's why we also want to plead that when we begin full passenger operation, if people are occupying these seats, we should just yield them to this set of people.
The Blue Line Rail is expected to be powered by electricity with automated systems and speedometer to deter it from riding above 80 km per hour as passengers find the rail experience safe, smooth and fast.
This Blue Line system will be powered end-to-end by an high-voltage electricity to be supplied by a dedicated independent power, as well as a backup system. That means that the operation of this line will have zero carbon emission impact on the environment.
The whole ride is fenced out, totally fenced out, and we've provided some safety measures in it. We have advocacy done. We have signages by the fence line that says about 6 languages. We are still going to do more that don't come near the track. We've done it in Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, French, and Ego. We're still going to do more.
Passengers coming on board the rail would have to use the Cowrie card, which is a unified payment option for traversing Lagos State through the rail, waterways and road.
For you to use the Blue Line, you will need the Cowrie card. The Cowrie card is the single payment platform for all transport options in Lagos. You want to use the train, you want to use ferry, you want to use the BRT, you want to use FLM, and also for the quality bus system that we are coming up with very soon. You need to use the Cowrie card for you to access them.
Start from the station approach and then on board. First thing we are using that you can't come to our station and buy tickets with cash. No. Providing what we call a Cowrie card. A seamless operation for the rail, bus and ferry. So you can have your Cowrie card, the one you used to tap in, you can load it at your convenience at home, from the bank, you can do that.
The Blue Line Rail is one of the 6 rails and 1 monorail under the Lagos State Strategic Transport Master Plan by the Lagos State Government. Other rail systems by the Lagos State Government include the Red Line, the Blue Line, the Green Line, the Orange Line, among others.
The Lagos State Government has put in place a robust plan by signing a service level agreement with a concessionaire. So the Lagos State Government is not going to run it directly, but it's going to be run by a concessionaire. And that concessionaire will have responsibility based on the service level agreement to ensure that the infrastructure is kept in top shape all of the time.
It will be recalled that President Buhari recently signed a constitutional amendment bill moving railways from the executive legislative list to the concurrent list, giving more states the liberty to follow the Lagos State example to create their own rail system if they do wish.
Wow, what an interesting ride on the Lagos Blue Rail. It's time to find out the reactions of people who have boarded the Lagos Blue Rail from Marina to Maito. Let's take their comments.
Now I am on board, fantastic. This is Greater Lagos, city of excellence, land of opportunities. We will get there one day, and this is Blue Rail.
1986, October exactly 1986, when I first entered England for the first time, I was told where to go, from one place to another. So when I saw the train for the first time, I saw British Rail, and I entered. I sat down. There's so many people early in the morning. So I'm experiencing the same thing here. This is new. This is good. This is not just good for good sake. This is good for Lagos. It's good for Nigeria. And this will take Lagos to the height where you never ever dream of. And I was told that there's more coming. Blue, green, yellow, white, blah, 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 rail. Man, sanwo-olu, you are the best. That was why I nearly killed myself for you. I didn't kill myself, but I nearly killed myself for you because I saw your dream, and your dream is for Lagos State. You really work hard. You deserve to have the second
chance, and you've gotten it now. Congratulations.
It's been a very nice experience. I know it's thrilling because I really appreciate this innovation, this initiative of Lagos State government. It gives hope that we are going to have a better Lagos, that a new Lagos is really rising.
I love the fact that there are air conditioners in the train, and also the and the seats are very comfortable. This place, the seats are comfortable, the view is nice, the water. You just get to look at people from that, don't feel like you never really have to look at Lagos from a very high point of view and everything. So I felt really excited when I heard I was coming here. So I'm happy that I had a very good experience.
So far so good, my experience. Sincerely, if there's another word to really describe amazing, wonderful, I will really use that because it's really, really more than what I can say. Now, for when we started from the boarding point, it was well organized. They explained to us on how we are going to board it, and then it was really explanatory. Now, coming into the train, first of all, I'm the kind of person that is a bit scared. I have phobia for heights, but while the train was moving, I noticed that the space between the train and ground, it was not really much. So anyone that has a phobia for heights is not going to really affect them at all. Now, I've been entering train, and to be candid, this is really different. I've taken train from Lagos to Ibadan, and the difference I noticed about this train is that it's spacious. It's spacious that you can move around, you can even relax to what extent you want to relax.
Boarding of this train is with ease, no problem, hassle-free, and I can tell you today, the pressure that people faces in terms of wasting manner and the transportation, moving from their home to where they stay will be free, and they have more manner, to cope with.
When I came on board this train today, I was so happy seeing the whole thing. It makes me think back to the time I traveled abroad. And I saw that this is actually replicated in Nigeria. This is really beautiful. The view around here is very beautiful. Honestly, it's like I should not even come down from this train again.
Wow! After over 30 minutes on board the Lagos Blue Rail from Marina Station to Maito, I've had a wonderful experience, bringing you community feedback on Lagos Television today. The essence of today's program is to highlight the Lagos Blue Rail. Thank you for being a part of today's program. Stay safe and see you next time.